Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
This what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with the topic session. And today we are here with Miss Emma Jane Taylor, an awesome lady that has some really neat experiences, and so thankful to have her on. And today we're going to talk about how listening can transform your world. And I think it's important. It's an important skill, tool, right? So what do you have on that, Emma?
So I think listening is something that has really, really resonated with me over the years. You know, people think that they listen, but actually people might hear, but they might not listen. And actually, it's when you start really listening to what other people are saying that you can really understand what you can do, you know, what you can do to support, what you can do to give back, what you can do to share and care for that person. Something that I feel personally very strong about. When I was younger, people were hearing me, but they weren't listening. Now, you and I have had these conversations before, and you know my life story. So, you know, if people had listened differently, maybe my story would have got better a little bit quicker. But because we're in this fast-paced life, people are just so absorbed in technology, so absorbed in their own difficulties that sometimes we fail to really listen. And it's when we stop and go, okay, what did that person really say? And what did that mean? Instead of just, you know, superficially hearing what you hear, actually go into that conversation.
Do you mind elaborating a little more on, like you said, I know the backstory of, you know, some of the things, but if you don't mind elaborating on some of the things that you had to grow through where people, you know, where you felt that people didn't listen and you felt that if they would have listened, it would have helped you be better earlier in your life.
Yeah. So, the story was I was abused sexually, emotionally, physically abused from 9 through to 16 years old. My biological father left me when I was 11 years old. And so I had gone from a really nice young girl, happy, polite, friendly, into this wild, aggressive woman. Now, if people had looked at the situation and seen what was happening to me physically and listened a little bit more to what I was saying, they might have then heard what I needed to, or understood what I needed to get support and get back on track. I mean, it would have taken time anyway, but, you know, it took me a long time to get back on track. So, you know, the few conversations I had with people over the years, everyone knew that my biological father had left me. No one knew about the abuse until I started speaking about it. So everyone assumed that this nice girl that went wrong was the outcome of what had happened with my biological father. But it was a bigger picture than that. And there were a few things that I had said or done, but no one was really listening or looking at what was happening to this person. So, you know, as an example, if I see someone treating someone badly, yes, of course, you're always going to look after the victim, but also that person who is treating people badly, I'd want to know why they thought that was okay to treat people like that, because there'll be a story behind that story. So actually, if you'd have listened and looked hard enough at what was going wrong, or the people who were treating other people badly, what is their story? What's going wrong for them?
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Thanks for talking about, you know, your backstory and sharing that. I know that, you know, some of those things are difficult times for you, and I appreciate you talking about that. But I think for me, you know, I'm going to go like I've been blessed to grow up around some amazing people like grandmothers and, old school people. And I would always hear them say sometime, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You need to listen, twice as much
Yes.
as you talk, as you speak. And, I just think that, you can, when you listen effectively, well, first of all, I think knowledge is the key to growth.
Yes.
And when you can listen and learn, it allows you to gain amazing knowledge that can help you throughout your life. But bigger than that, bigger than helping you, it can help you help others.
Yes. And actually, knowledge is key. And I think you're right there. And we only get the knowledge from listening, right?
Yeah.
So, people can hear, but hearing is different from listening. You can hear noises, you can hear things, but actually when you actually strip down and listen to those noises, what are those noises saying? It could be an animal happy in the, a bird happy in the tree, or it could be someone distressed, or it could be whatever that you're hearing. Just stop and listen to that a little bit more. And, when it comes to people, like you say there, Chip, knowledge is really key. So, if you want to gain knowledge, you have to listen, you have to care, and use that care to help you grow as a person and that person you're listening to, because that's really important. And that was something that it wasn't that people around me weren't caring, they weren't listening they weren't listening in the right way.
I think too, as you said that little bit that you said, what came to my mind was awareness. If you care, you make a point to have the awareness to listen and see, the things that are going on if you care. But yes. I think we have to make a point to care about, well, I think that even goes back to being present in the moment.
Yes.
Right. We have to have the awareness to be present and enjoy each moment that we're blessed to have.
Yeah. And, when the people that I meet now, the situations that I'm in and the growth that I've gained from listening, caring, sharing has become very important to who I am. And, we talked about success before. Success isn't monetary to me. Success is about all the things that we're talking about now, knowledge, listening, caring. I'm very rich in success because I have understood the power of knowledge and listening. Yeah. And success isn't monetary to me. No amount of money could make me as rich as I am today.
So true. So true. And I think that gives you substance. I think that gives you depth. I think it gives you value. And the beauty of that is, yes, you have that, and you learn that by growing through your experience. But the beauty of that is, like, you can give that to others.
Yes. And only the ones who are ready to listen.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
Because there are people out there who need to listen. They're just not ready yet. I don't think I was ready to listen because I was a victim. I was some like crazy wild animal when I was younger, because I was so hurt and distressed. I needed to listen, but I also needed someone to listen to me and put that, that arm around me just to say, hey, are you okay? And then I could have had that conversation. So, if we can give anything from today, if you are worried about someone, or is there someone who's acting differently, or, who maybe isn't conforming, just ask if they're okay. Check in with them, because maybe you need to listen to something that's going on in their life first. And then that knowledge will give you a chance to help or signpost, or maybe that person the chance to get help or to find their own signposting. And
the check-in is so vital.
Yeah, I check into people all the time, and you know what, I find it very helpful to my life to be able to check in with people, and just I run a group of my own that I will check into regularly just to see how they're doing, how are they, and do they want to talk or share anything. But I've also come across people who have behaved badly. I've worked a lot with ex-prisoners, ex-convicts.
Mm-hmm.
And I've really listened to them, and I've found their stories so powerful to the journey that I'm on, because it can help me understand, you know, whilst they have done their time and they've learned lessons, they are now helping other people get through their journey, and they're listening and sharing and caring, and they're paying it forward.
That's awesome. And I think that the next phase of that is, you know, once you listen and take in the knowledge, I think you have to apply the knowledge that you've learned, you know, because I feel that the application is in the application.
Yes.
All right. And so when you apply that knowledge, you can, I don't know, just it can transform your world.
Yeah, it can, and it really can. And, you know, now I kind of, as I listen, I learn. You know, I'm like a sponge.
Yes.
I am always listening, always learning, because the day I stop learning, I'll probably have to change my career, because I don't think we ever stop learning. We don't ever stop absorbing. At any point, if you think you know it all, I think you need to just go and take a step back and really look at what's going on around you and say, actually, there's a lot going on around me which I could learn from, that can benefit my life, fill up my soul, light up my life, and make me feel good.
That's awesome. Well, before we get off, I want to give you an opportunity for everybody to know where they can go follow you and check you out and show you some love.
Thanks, Chip. Yeah, you can find me on www.emmajanetaylor.com. I'm also known as the Inspirational Mentor, and you'll find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter as EJ the Mentor. Oh, and LinkedIn.
Awesome. Well, again, thanks so much for your time.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, powerful topic session, and I appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have been able to listen and get something from it, so that you can transform your world as well. So again, thank you guys for checking it out. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Bye.
Go get it.